Transcended Wisteria back. I know I said I was gonna go hang out with my friend that I just met yesterday and possibly go to the pool, but I've been deep diving on the truth today because I've been finding out so much, and the things I have found out and I'm still deep diving on, please, people, do not take this lightly, because this is the truth, and it's being hidden by the government that is trying to take control of humanity on this planet Earth. That we beings, these are not our bodies. And I know it doesn't sound right, it sounds questionable, but no. Oh my God. Look into light language, please. I need to look into light language. I'm trying to access my light language as well. But from what I've learned, when frequencies are high, weird, unexplainable things happen. But I think a lot of us already knew that. Light language is like the middle ground to telepathy and like frequencies and vibrations. Like basically remembering that you're an alien or part of a star family. If you're a starseed, you can create your own codes through light language. And light language is literally like traceable, like it's literally scripted. Some people know how to, baby, please, this is important. Oh my God. Whoa. So, you know how in pyramids, so I'll talk more about it when I get back home. Obviously, Sparkle wanted to come out, so gotta take care of my baby first. Which, by the way, if you have a pet, they will most likely be able to like see things, sense things. They're super hyper vigilant. They're good with like detecting if there's a spirit near, or an entity. It's like, that's why a lot of us can communicate. We're able to, we have that connection. Some of us have that sixth sense to be able to communicate with animals. Yeah, they see other realms that we cannot see. Some of us can see it, and you know, that's a gift that we were blessed with. But you have to waken up. You have to awaken yourself to your role and your purpose. Another fact I learned that was pretty unique, me and my roommate were actually talking about this, and it's crazy. Like, I didn't even think he was into this shit, but he is. And I don't mean shit like it's like bullshit, because it's not. It's real. That's just how I talk, like, into this stuff. But he told me that he was looking into some facts about the world and the truth, and somewhere he discovered that the world is not round like a lot of us think. It's flat. And I know a lot of people have talked about this, but actually it's not round or flat. It's more like a frequency, like more like it's not even like a place. And this will make sense when people come to awaken and learn the truth. Like I said, these are not even our bodies. These bodies are owned by the galactic government, I guess, or fuck, I need my notes to really give you guys the facts. I don't want to talk out of my ass and give you guys like some shit that I think is right. I wrote all of this down because I swear I did the deepest dive, and I'm not even done. Like, I just absorbed so much information and downloads that I just had to share what I've learned. And some of what I've learned, it's just incredible. Like, a lot of things are clicking with me, and I know it will with all of us that decide to wake up. Not decide, that do, and I hope everybody does, because this world is coming to an end, and a lot of us are not ascending. A lot of us are descending, and more like it's not even like a place. And this will make sense when people come to awaken and learn the truth. Like I said, these are not even our bodies. These bodies are owned by the galactic government, I guess, or fuck, I need my notes to really give you guys the facts. I don't want to talk out of my ass and give you guys like some shit that I think is right. I wrote all of this down because I swear I did the deepest dive, and I'm not even done. Like, I just absorbed so much information and downloads that I just had to share what I've learned. And some of what I've learned, it's just incredible. Like, a lot of things are clicking with me, and I know it will with all of us that decide to wake up. Not decide, that do, and I hope everybody does, because this world is coming to an end, and a lot of us are not ascending. A lot of us are descending. And so cute, making more friends. Aww. And she's distracted by the ball. They're playing soccer over there. Isn't that cute though? Oh. Okay, let me keep reading my notes. And forgive me if like some of the notes are like not fully descriptive. I wrote them so that I can understand them, and I'm sure I'll explain it anyways. Like, if there's any deeper questions or whatever, please write them in the comments. And I will try to the best of my abilities answer it. Or if I don't have the answer, I will do my research, because that's the kind of person I am. Like, if I don't know, I'm gonna find out. But anyways, like I said, light language is the middle ground to telepathy, which is like, frequencies and vibration. Remembering that you're either an alien, star family, starseed, and I learned that there are two different kinds of starseed. The OGs that has been here for like many centuries, like reincarnation does exist, by the way, and you are reincarnated into a new body every time you reincarnate, and your life is obviously going to be different every time. And baby, please stop it. I fed you. Okay. And bless you. When you are reincarnated, your memory gets wiped, and you are sucked into the matrix, which is what we believe is real, and we get sucked into like all this social media, all these influences, and like who has the higher status with like success and money and fame. People seek it because they think that is the dream, when in all actuality, these are just distractions to keep you from the actual truth. Us beings, we have a lot more power than we even know. But right now, our conscious mind is like sleeping, and we have to reawaken our third eye and remember who we are. So that being said, all of the trauma that we endure in our lives, not to downplay anybody's trauma, I shared a little bit of mine to get people to understand my story and my background. But from what I've learned, even, after I did reawaken, I reawakened like 3 times. I thought I knew the truth. The other 2 times I did not, and I'm finding out more and more every day. But those events that happen in our lives that cause us trauma, the anxieties that we have, when people are like antisocial or introverts or like depressed, those are all like disguises to your abilities. You're afraid of the unknown, but once you discover the truth and you access your third eye, you reawaken your abilities, and you can do a lot more than you even know. Like, I'm learning so much about myself still. I'm not 1000% awakened. I believe I have a lot of work to do still, but this is a lot of information I have absorbed throughout years of my life since I was a little girl, honestly, because like I said, I was always into this kind of stuff for as long as I can remember, because I was always, I never had somebody to talk to, and this was my way of, I guess, coping through all of of my traumas. I was going through the traumas, but dissociating at the same time. But really, I was reawakening myself. Again, all disguises to the Matrix. All of these words that you're being told, this is what it actually is. No, they're just disguises to keep you in the Matrix. So please do not let them. So kind of moving on to get a better understanding. We, as human beings, what we're being told we are, or what we believe that we are, human beings. These are not our bodies. We're actually stuck on this planet until we remember and ascend, meaning we continuously reincarnate and have our memories erased. If you ascend, you will become a light being. So Earth is practically your prison. And the reincarnating is about to end, because to my understanding, earlier this year, 2026, I want to say about 5 months ago, it was said that the Earth was like tilted, or Elizabeth April said it best, so look it up. So which means that the Earth is getting ready to be reborn into a new world where the ascended will move on, and the ones who have not ascended, unfortunately, we're gonna lose. So me, as a Heyoka, which I recently found out I am, you can look it up too. That's why I cracked so many jokes, and to those of you who didn't know, my name is literally the name of the famous comedian. But anyways, what was I saying? Baby, please. Yeah, we all have a role to play on the galaxy. There are many species out there, and we are at war with different species on different planets. Some are peaceful, some are not. Like, I'm sure some of you have heard of reptilians. This is a different species that were predicted to hate us because we are like aliens to this planet. This planet once was theirs. We as beings, 80 to 85% of our DNA is junk DNA. I'm so sorry, sometimes I can't read my words. So it's set to throw us off. Junk DNA is called junk DNA to throw us off, but really it's full of extraterrestrial DNA. Essentially, we are projects to all different builds. It's called junk DNA, set to throw us off, but really it's extraterrestrial DNA that we have stored in our memory banks. What we are trying to reawaken. So essentially we are projects to all different beings. The human race was created, and the reptilians don't like us because this was their planet originally. every species on the planet is owned by a corporation on space. So if you have ever seen the movie Collector's Guard to the Galaxy, or even Guardians of the Galaxy 3, there's a lot of truth if you really pay attention to the movies or the music or a lot of things going on around us. Even in shows, there is such thing as astral traveling. There is such thing as quantum computing. There is such a thing as quantum entanglement, or quantum entangle, and quantum bits. There's so much that a lot of people have not discovered, but to the naked eye, it's accessible, and even neuroscientists are looking into these studies, and fuck my words, I'm so sorry, guys. But yeah, these things are definitely verified, classified. It just takes looking for the truth. Like, I just recently learned, it's fucking crazy because yesterday while we were in the line to go to the little concert that I went to, the House of Heavy, I dropped my vape on the floor, and I'm like, I don't know how that happened. And my two friends joked, gravity. Guess what I learned today? Gravity isn't real. Has anybody ever seen gravitation? Think about it. Like, strong force, you can see. It's like what keeps our atoms together. Weak force is like radioactive decay, and electromagnetic force is like light and chemistry. So you see all of that. That is explained. But gravitation, it's only here to keep us trapped in this prison, like I explained earlier. It's not real, because once we are ascended and access our true forms, guess what? Nobody's grounded. We're all flying. We're all, like, not even Earth is a place. It's a frequency. So many things. Fuck, I have so many notes. I don't even know, like, where all to, like, think about what happened back in February 29th of 2024. The man's face next to the moon, I know people saw it, and if you have not seen it, look it up. It is said that a celestial being, that was a celestial being that died. And space is like water, so that's where the celestial being ended up, as next to the moon. So we were able to see his face. And celestials are huge. We human beings have liquid crystals. And if you think about it, radios work with crystals to receive frequencies. Movie reference, Radio Fryer. If you haven't seen it, check it out. A lot of this shit is really, like, explained, and it's mind-blowing how much, as like literally slipped our minds, like just went over our heads. Like neuroscientists say the gut feeling, which is your second brain, is your future self communicating to you through conscious mind. A movie reference, X-Men. Days of Future Past. You know how like that one chick went for like took X-Man's soul and brought it back to the past. From the future. If you know, you know. But like all of these distractions and like things happening, people being exposed, it's because people are scared that they're starting to lose control. And it's like people are getting paid top dollar to keep it hush. Like Trump released many files indicating that China took over America. And China was involved in 2020 election, weaponized BLM, weaponized COVID from Wuhan, funding funding diverted from different places to labs, confirmed around the world that these biolabs were in fact funded. Reference? Resident Evil? Umbrella Academy? Maybe? Or, I didn't even say the other reference to the other thing. Like Metal Gear Solid to all my gamers out there, you know. Those soldiers that like predict your moves, like your combat, like they dodge you and shit. Anyways, sheesh, now I understand the people that I watch on YouTube or interviews who get super tongue-tied for talking so fast, because there's like so many downloads that they're trying to like spew out because they're excited to let you guys know, like I am excited to let you guys know the truth. That's why I get so tongue-tied, because I'm thinking faster than I'm speaking. Anyways, ex-Federal Reserve senior advisor, spy, accused of conspiring with China to steal trade secrets, and Arcadia mayor accused of being Chinese foreign agent strikes deal with feds and resigns. Ooh. Then, strangely, this was part of the file that Trump released. But Nikki Flores, I don't know if it was in the form of a text or an email, she said, though, that I'm basically running a shadow government across the FBI at this point. Yeah. What? Who says stuff like that? Oh my god. Anyways, these are all files that Trump released in 2026. Now. Like a few days ago. And why does China own over 300,000 acres of American land? Also highways in New Jersey? We don't own anything they do. We can't. We just can't. But you know. We don't talk about Bruno. Sheesh, now I understand the people that I watch on YouTube or interviews who get super tongue tied for talking so fast, because there's like so many downloads that they're trying to like spew out because they're excited to let you guys know, like I am excited to let you guys know the truth. That's why I get so tongue tied, because I'm thinking faster than I'm speaking. Anyways, ex-Federal Reserve senior advisor, spy, accused of conspiring with China to steal trade secrets, and Arcadia mayor accused of being Chinese foreign agent strikes deal with feds and resigns. Ooh. Then, strangely, this was part of the file that Trump released. But Nikki Flores, I don't know if it was in the form of a text or an email. She said, though, that I'm basically running a shadow government across the FBI at this point. Yeah. What? Who says stuff like that? Oh my god. Anyways, these are all files that Trump released in 2026. Now. Like a few days ago. And why does China own over 300,000 acres of American land? Also highways in New Jersey? We don't own anything they do. We can't. We just can't. But you know, we don't talk about Bruno. This is all happening under previous administrators' watch. Under previous administrators' watch. Wow. Chinese were funding Black Lives Matter movement as well. Another distraction. And Trump is apparently angry because he missed out on the housing bill that was placed on July 11th. He missed 10-day period to veto. But apparently it was intentional. We are waiting on regimen change to reach an agreement. Save America Act is vital because exposing foreign entities in voting. Proceed Clarity Act is getting pushed up. Once this happens, there's going to be a wealth transfer. Blech. Why did I write like that? So basically, we're having like a carrot dangled over our heads for control. Expect a trade-off, guys. Because I don't think we're gonna be getting that without, something back, of course, so that they can get control of us, China was paying off TikTok influencers during that time period to push that narrative. Maduro meets with China nationals the next day he's captured. And to those of you who don't understand what the Clarity Act is, it gives people regulatory clarity for institutions, for retail investors, for everyone using the blockchain system to use for voting, medical records, financial systems, etc. This now, a lot of people don't know what the Save America Act is. It's basically every person in America who is a citizen has to register with federal agency, show their IDs, birth certificate, and this system is being created to no longer manipulate voting and or to keep track of the facts. So like to, keep infiltration from happening, keep the votes fair and all that. Keep control. So I know I gave a lot of information of some things that I learned. Wow, this is actually 3 pages front and back, but I try to summarize it so that I wouldn't be too long to post. And I could post this and maybe some of you guys will look into this more and actually do your part and try to reawaken and ascend so we can all unite and take back what's ours, because our world isn't going to shit for no reason. Be aware of the food that you're eating too. Look at the ingredients if you are not already. A lot of the food is being made in labs. A lot of the food is fake. A lot of our foods, if you don't pay attention, our fruits should be having seeds, like our produce. A lot of them that do not, made in labs. I didn't think about this until I learned about this actually today, but a month ago, I am a botanist, but I didn't think much of this when I saw that Home Depot was actually getting rid of their seeds. Now I'm like, okay. Collect seed, guys. Collect as many seeds as you can starting now, because all of these wildfires are not happening on accident. Think about it. They're trying to get rid of anything that's actually natural to control us. We don't know what we're ingesting, what we're being fed, what we're being sold. A lot of companies have been recalling their ingredients and being replaced by things made in labs. And the things we're ingesting is to eventually control us. Plant your own food if you can. Raise your own animals if you have enough land to do so. Grass-fed. Make sure you have your seeds and you protect yourself, because this world is going to complete shit. The Epstein files are not fake. That motherfucker is out here somewhere. He's still alive. A lot of the things he himself has said tells you a lot. There's something happening. People are eating our children and acting like nothing is happening. Like, oh, la-di-da-di-da, just another day, blah, blah. Yeah, positivity is great. Like, seek your high vibrations. Like, literally, I'm all for it. But when it comes to ignoring the facts, That's where I draw the line. Guys, wake up. We need to wake up as a collective, and we need to take back what's ours. The Mandela effect. When we come as a unit, we can do anything. How do you think those pyramids were made? I am going to come back with another full of crazy information that is the fucking truth. Remember, knowledge is power. And please be safe, everybody. If you know anybody that, well, of course you know anybody. What the fuck am I talking about? Tell the truth as much as you can, but of course be mindful of who you share the truth with, because there are bad people on this planet that have not awakened and decided, oh, I'm going to sell my soul to the devil. That is very dangerous, because all of these rituals happening, actually the World Cup itself was a ritual, a huge ritual. I don't even watch soccer. I'm not a fan. To those of you who are, I'm sorry. I'm more into football. I'm a Dallas fan, by the way. Yeah, come at me. I know. Whatever. I don't care. It's not like it matters anyways. I'm literally telling you guys the truth. Yeah, no, that shit is crazy. Look it up if you think I'm lying. Right now, Spain is on fire. It's burning up. Literally. Everything is being taken from us. We gotta take our world back, guys. Please, please, please wake up. Please do your research. Study on the shit that I have spoken about. If you have any questions, ask me, and I will more than happily look into this and come back with another episode. I'm already calling this episode. Okay, well, with another post, another video. With the facts. I will come back with the facts. I will guarantee that, because yes, I am very much knowledge is power. I love that shit. I seek the truth every fucking day. There's not a day that goes by that I cannot tell you something new. And I can stamp on that, like, for real. Like, look at all these fucking books I bought. Like, come on. I'm always reading on the truth. What the fuck? And then I have like 5 more books in here. But anyways, that being said, don't be scared, guys, because that is what's keeping us from the truth. We need to take back what's ours. We need to claim our power. We need to believe in ourselves. We need to lift each other up and reunite. We got this. And I know we do. I believe in all of us. This is why I'm doing this. I'm putting myself out there because I believe. And I know this may sound far-stretched. Go look at the facts yourself, please. None of this is coming from my imaginary blah blah blah. Fuck, there's so much going on in here. Like, I don't have time to be thinking of all this shit. No, this is the truth. Anyways, please remember to stay grounded. Remember to meditate, breathe, stay hydrated, eat something nutritious that's not lab made. Make sure you read your ingredients. If you cannot pronounce it, don't buy it. And I'm pretty sure I'm about to start not eating meat again. There was a time in my life where I was just a pescatarian, and before that a vegetarian. because my stomach was very weak. But now it's all making sense. Like, oh, that might be why. Anyways, I hope everybody has a lovely night. And I'm sending love and light to all of you guys. Never stop seeking the truth. It's out there. I'm here for you guys. And I hope you guys are here for me too. We are doing this together. We're all in this together as a collective. So much love and light. I love you guys. And I will come back with more facts. Have a great rest of your night.